We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the Redskins match up against the Colts. And let's go to the field for the coin toss. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Hall is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line. Runs through the tackle. Rhodes takes this one back to the 32-yard line. John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense. A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Number 29, the lone setback. Hand it off. Daniels comes up to make the play. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Rhodes, the lone back. Little misdirection. Clears the defender. Spring is there on the stop at the 40. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
Number 31, the lone back to carry it. Spring is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
At the end of the first quarter, we're scoreless. And we're ready to start the second quarter. A little over a minute left. Only one man in the backfield. It's the toss to the left. Taylor is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 24.
That's exactly the way you want to run this play. Perfect pitch by the quarterback. The back didn't have to break stride, and they bring it downfield for a good gain.
On the ground. Carter is there on the stop at the 23.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Looking upfield. Great fake. Throwing. This one will be spotted at the 1. So that tackle was his 3rd.
Before each play, Peyton Manning gets 3 plays from the offensive coordinator. He gets 2 runs, a right and a left, and a pass. Then he looks at the defense, and he decides which of those 3 he's going to run.
It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. This one is handed off. Archuleta is there for the tackle at the 1. Indianapolis calls a timeout. They have 2 left. Vinatieri will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. And here's the kick. No, it's a fake. Touchdown, Colts. They'll line up for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Going into halftime, the score is 7-0. Colts. is over. Now we're all set for the second half kickoff. It's on its way. This one is taken by Betts. They're ready to call their first play of the game. The Redskins have executed well on defense so far today, John, but still a close game.
Yeah, you're winning a defensive battle. We talked about it at the beginning, but they can't seem to pull away.
Lines up in the 46. To carry it. Doss makes the play at the 30. Portis with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Lucky. They ain't got nothing. Keep moving.
The Colts come out in the 46. Pressure coming with the pass. He was tipped.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Temple. Regular.
Brunell sends a man in motion. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
The offense has not moved the ball well. They've yet to cross the 50-yard line. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 30. Hands it off. Marshall is there on the stop. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Will. Everything you got.
Only one man back. He tucks it away. Play action. Going deep. What a catch. Rogers comes up to make the play at the 36.
One of the things that Peyton Manning does well is quickly getting the ball into throwing position so he can make that quick release.
Ball on the 36-yard line. The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Carter is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line's kind of getting pushed around out there. He's had a tough time finding any running room at all.
Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 7-0. Colts. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. 1 minute to go in this game.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Solo.
Only 1 minute in the backfield. Gets the toss to the left. Rogers is there for the tackle at the 40.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stay deeper than the defense.
Looking to run it here. Great fake. Throwing. Almost picked off. And John is still attacking through the air.
You got to wonder why. That's why you have the running game for situations like this. And you know those big guys up front love to run block.
The defense finally comes up with a stop, forcing the first punt of the game by the offense. It's a fake.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Indianapolis lines up in the 46. Going to the air on first down. He hits his receiver. June pulls him down at the 47. The offense is going to hurry things up here.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Under pressure.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense who can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Spike stops the clock.
You got to take a shot at something towards the sideline. They want to get the first here, but if they're short, it'll bring up a crucial fourth down play.
Closing in, and it's intercepted. Harper makes the fourth quarter interception. Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, watch that screen. Set. Hot.
To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And the catch is made. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. Harper is this week's selection for Snickers' hungriest player. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. Just a touchdown separated these two teams today. Not much offense was generated on either side.
The Redskins.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.